Darien Simmons is in high school, and he put up 90 points in a game. What? We have proof. Take a look.
Layup. Layup.
Mm-hmm.
Layup. Oh,
good defense, though. I mean, this one was legit.
He must be shooting sooner or later.
Not really, man.
Layup. Oh, crossed.
Is this all from the same game?
Yes,
Is
this is all from the same game.
Big boys in the middle. Give it to Shaq.
Give it to Shaq.
He's wearing 32. Oh.
There was a moment, I think it was right here, where they were just like, okay. I mean, there's no defense.
Their score is 86 at that point on that one, so he probably had 80 of those points.
Yeah.
Here was his numbers real quick. First quarter, he had 25. Halftime, he had 46. He is now averaging 36 points per game in high school. He is also running on the AAU circuit, according to Prep Hoops, right? Yep, Prep Hoops. 3.2 GPA, that's awesome. Target of Ivy and Patriot League types. I've received interest from Holy Cross, Bowling Green, Columbia, Colgate. O'Donnell Foyle is the only one I remember that went to Colgate. Montclair, Liberty, Slippery Rock? I mean, it sounds like the neighborhood next to South Park. Chestnut Hill, and a lot more D2 and D3. How are you gonna go D2 or D3 if you're putting up 90 points in a game?
Well,
He's just saying he has those options.
Understood. It's not an option
basketball mind, did you look at, you were watching defense, because I know you like defense too. Did you look at the other team? Like what they look like?
I did, but I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person.
No, be that person because I know what you're thinking. Just like Ricky told me, he's known me for this many years. I've only known you for a year maybe.
This is what I
know what you're thinking.
I'm not gonna downplay.
Can you just say it?
I'm not gonna downplay this kid's performance.
Say
I'm
it
not gonna downplay this kid's performance because the other team wasn't playing defense. I'm not gonna say that.
Say it.
They weren't playing defense and they were little.
Do you need to tell her what the Young Turks
like a middle school.
The Young Turks was built on truth-telling and non-deceiving information.
I wouldn't be lying. I'm just missing out on information that you two will be providing.
I have no idea what you're talking
this entire
about.
clip. You just said it. You just said it.
The Young Turks is built on truth-telling.
What was it? You that said it.
I think they're little.
They didn't play any defense. They were a lot smaller than him.
It's a small.
And not
he
to
still put up 90.
He put up 90 when no one's standing there too in practice. When
this is what I think, and this is why I didn't want to get into that right away because I knew it was going to be aggressive. Now, this kid was trying to beat LaMelo's points, who did 92 last season, right? And he was caught watching highlights, just like every other high schooler was. And he's like, oh, his coach told him his coach was the one that told him you could score, you could probably beat LaMelo, like you averaged 40 points per game. This game, and you did. I think his goal was 70 walking into this game. His goal was to make 70 points, and he exceeded that.
Correct.
Clearly.
He tweeted it.
He exceeded that clearly, and he did also mention that his team helped facilitate that because he had communicated to them like, hey, this game, I want to potentially beat LaMelo. So his team,
circled this date on the
How many would you put up?
How many would I put up?
Yeah.
If my team is passing me the ball and giving me like X amount of shot attempts,
and the small team isn't playing defense,
deciding to play against this team.
Yeah.
Look, this is a high school student.
How many would you put up? How many would you put up?
I don't know. Maybe 100.
Oh, she did it! She did it!
But no.
She took the bait. Dude, this is a defining moment for us.
Listen, I didn't want to be that person because he said it himself. His team was the one that helped facilitate that score. He didn't have a lot of assists. He didn't have steals. But
nothing else matters.
But I was really proud that out of those 90 points, he only 6 of those were 3-pointers.
Oh. That's what I said. I know how many layups there were.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That is a lot more challenging because LaMelo had a bunch of threes.
How many would you put up again?
Doesn't matter. You're distracting what's more important.
It doesn't matter. The floodgates have opened.
Out the lane. He has an amazing spin move that I was really impressed by. Great footwork. And the fact that he could drive into the lane and makes it a little more challenging, I feel like is something to be proud of and to applaud to. Now, again, was he playing against a smaller team? Yes. Was that team not playing defense? Yes. Was his team passing him the ball an excessive amount of times, even when they could have potentially taken the shot just so that he can get 90 points? Yes.
And so you could get a hunch.
Two things. This looked like, remember the old 80s movie Teen Wolf, when he turned into the Wolf and he scored all those points, and the rest of his team was like, "What are we here for?"
Right.
First of all, this guy's a bad team player.
So that's a spinoff of Air Bud.
But he communicated that, which is why I don't think he's
I'm joking on that. He's a good kid. He's a kid. Well, he looks like he's like 15. He looks super young.
He's like 17, right?
Number 2.
Something like that. Yeah.
Number 2, this is if Jordan Clarkson was on the floor, he would have thrown the ball at this kid's back. How are you gonna run up a score when it's already decided? I mean, this is where we're teaching kids to be like, was it
Dario Saric.
Saric did it, right?
Fair point.
So you can't score at the end of the game. I'm sure it was decided before 8 seconds were left in the game.
Would Denise score 100 points, as she claimed she would?
I'd score more points than Rig, and he's the one talking the most smack.
At youtube.com/TYT Sports.